This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference, a precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, and also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined in the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. Coach addressed this moment with his team in the locker room. He said, I understand this is a rivalry game. These are our hated rivals, but we cannot let that take us away from our mission at hand, winning a conference title. There's so much riding on the line in this game, but he wants them to play with composure and poise. No messiness after the whistle. He said, we've got bigger plans at hand. Don't let the rivalry take you out of doing your job here today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, Chris, he is the straw that stirs the drink of this offense. Over 1,500 yards. You can see exactly why he's up for the Doak Walker Award. He is so good, great vision. I love the fact that they go to him this early and set him up for the rest of the game.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Passes the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking for a gap, it's Marshall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
They'll try a pass here. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he steps out of bounds at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Can he make it to the marker? It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to...
Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. The 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense, and yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call it. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the 1st. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. This running back continues to impress. And forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year. And, Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
This is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Ohio State has the lead after 1. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the back now goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
He's running out of time here. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pressure's on. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Pitch play to the back. Look out, he's breaking free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on 1st down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact, on 2nd and manageable, I love the idea of a play-action pass here.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Fights through the tackler. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
On the read, he's keeping it. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Direct snap. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set out 4th and inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. The defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Press coverage now from the secondary. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Sees an opening. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offense.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He's got some space. Look out. Who's in? Here he goes. At the 20. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Breaks it. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. It's
a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Marshall. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to pull up. That's a nice stop.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game here at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, your quarterback is so hot. He's in rhythm. He's seeing the field well. And they're diving right back in to throwing the ball down the field. I really love what this offense is doing.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Press coverage now from these DBs. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And that miss keeps it a 5-point lead.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
On the option. Pitch to the back. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Gonna bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Try to run it with the option. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic-style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit, good leverage of the ball, and they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
He'll field it close to midfield. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Aggressive call in the first play of the drive, but doesn't work. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. He's got space. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second.